And we're live. Hooray!
Dun, 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 dun. Is that our theme song?
Uh, I don't think we have a theme song.
Oh, we better get one.
Yeah, I mean, we should probably get one.
Yeah, we probably should have done that. We had 2 weeks in between.
Yeah, but we're notoriously lazy. So,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot how lazy we were.
like it was bad. Like we
Yeah.
were really lazy.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm so lazy, I've only done 8 podcast episodes in the past 48 hours.
yeah. And how much like research and background did you have to do for any of
Um,
those?
well, 2 of them I wrote,
Okay.
so how's that?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't do research and background for most, but I do write half of one.
See, I mean that counts.
And I also had to get up early for one of them because it was for charity.
Well, all right, fine. Look at you, Mister. Ooh, charity man. I don't know why I was salty about charity. I don't.
Because you're a jerk?
It's been a long day.
Hmm.
It's been a long hot day.
It has been quite the hot day. I don't know if it was any longer than usual, but it was definitely hotter than usual.
Every day is a long day for me. It's fine. It's just a thing. Time to start a
So,
new game.
you are starting a new game.
I mean, I could do New Game Plus, but I really don't want to.
Okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to be?
Well, I was gonna start Samurai, because they have the best starting weapon, and it makes my life easy.
Okay. I was hoping to make your life more difficult.
I mean, I can do that too. I don't want to, but I can.
Nah.
Um,
Let's
I mean, I could start as
let's
level 1.
No, let's just make your life easy.
No, thank
We
you.
don't want it. We don't want to do a level 1 run just yet.
I don't think I want to do a level 1 run ever.
We'll get a level 1 run done. A level 1 run done.
So, yeah. So,
Yeah.
so I hear some people like taking the imp ashes to start with, and I don't know why. Like,
What do the imp ashes do?
they're just, you get to summon 2 of those little imps that are in dungeons. Like, they're spirit bell summons.
Okay.
And it
Oh,
just
okay. All right.
gives you that summon early on. The golden seed is the best one. All the other ones are okay,
Yeah.
I guess, but
Yeah, I don't. Well, I only started 2 characters. And then I gave up on the one pretty quickly and started again.
why'd you give up, Mike?
Because I wasn't quite ready to do it good with that first character that I started. In fact, I was doing it very bad.
That's not very good, Mike.
No, it wasn't very good. I was like, oh no, we're not going to have another Sekiro on our hands, are we?
The fallen leaves
But then,
tell a story.
I probably shouldn't be doing another thing while we're.
The great
I also can't really see what you're doing, so.
Oh shit! Right, hang on, I can fix that.
Maho across the fall.
I thought maybe you were gonna just let me.
Yes, I was, and I forgot.
I thought maybe you were gonna let me be on Twitch and just be like 7 seconds behind.
No, sorry, that was my bad. I forgot. You should be able to see it now.
Okay, I can see it now.
Yeah, that was my bad.
and in
I
the
forgot.
light of the Black Knight.
You forgot. Are we watching the intro cutscene?
Yeah, I was just gonna watch all the cutscenes.
Okay. Because I don't know that I watched it.
Soon,
I'm also a notorious
demigods all
cutscene skipper.
into
You
the
son of a bitch.
shards.
Oh, hey, look, it's that guy from Dark Souls 3 that gives you the free levels and makes you ugly.
Mm-hmm.
The mere taint of their newfound strength
Look, it's the guy who really wants to bang his brother.
triggered
And then the guy who eats people.
Mm-hmm.
I
Gotta
swear.
love a guy that eats people.
a war from
I swear,
no
these things that make no sense at the moment will make sense eventually.
a war
If you say so.
abandonment.
I do say so, in fact. I wish her sword was better.
Greater will.
I still haven't beaten her.
Oh, rise now, ye tarnished,
You're gonna like this
You're
part. Just
dead.
watch
who
this.
yet live.
Okay, let me watch this part.
The call of long lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever brilliant Gold. Fear
What a
the death
what a name.
man.
What, Fia?
You really worked on that one for a long time, George R.R. Martin.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing a gold mask. Let's call him Gold Mask.
All knowing.
Mm-hmm. 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 Now, what I want you to do when you get started is I want you to beat this grifted scion. Grafted scion?
Grafted scion.
Again.
Yeah, I want you to beat this grafted scion.
I can try. I've done it a couple times.
Of no
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I did it on my New Game Plus, but that was...
See, that's
I
different.
don't think that counts.
That's like obviously different.
to the land.
Yeah. I think it took me 3. I think it took me 3 hits to kill that guy with the sword that I had.
God damn it. See, that's another reason I started as samurai.
The
Um,
Elden Lord.
You have enough arrows to kill him.
Hmm.
So, yeah. Makes my life easy. Turn that up.
Jesus.
Turn you down a little. Anyways.
That armor.
What?
That armor to start with. And you're fast rolling. And you got arrows. And you got a sword.
And I have a shield.
Maybe we should have made it harder for you.
And I can jump.
Well, I sure hope so.
Listen, the controller I have for my computer is so broken that I have to remap things, so I can't actually jump. Because otherwise I would just be standing there jumping the entire time. Like that.
Is that the one you broke
Yes.
by spamming R1 so bad
Yes.
that you broke the controller and you still haven't replaced that thing?
No. Listen, I literally don't have $20 to replace it.
Yay. When's your birthday?
It's already gone by. Because my birthday is in April.
Ugh.
What? That's a good month to have a birthday.
Sure.
It's better than, like, February.
You asshole.
I just guessed, because February is clearly the worst month.
Yeah, it is. It's the worst month. It's February and August. The coldest and the hottest.
And how is February also somehow the shortest month and the longest month?
Yeah. It's terrible. It's the worst month there is. All right. You're not doing.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
You're not. Oh man, I'm so disappointed.
I'm sorry.
Now, my strategy would have been to take. I don't fucking know, man. To take the black fire bombs as the starting gift.
The black fire
And
bombs.
then, yeah. And then you can just throw them. It takes 4 of them to kill that first boss. And then I forget what kills you when you kill that boss. And then you get a weapon that is useless for 3/4 of the game.
Yes. Unless you pump strength.
Unless you're only upgrading strength.
Yes. Then it's only useless for 1/3 of the game.
Torrent.
What is he, by the way?
A horse?
What kind of horse?
I don't know. A horned one?
I was gonna say, because horses don't have horns.
This one does. Doesn't he
Apparently.
look like a horse? He's like a pony with horns.
A pony with horns.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of a thing.
Now we're here. We're going to play through all of these games. Well, you're going to play through them. I'm going to watch you and talk about it. So what we're looking at here is... Yeah. When I started this game the first time, I don't know what it was about this game in particular, because once I started to get the hang of the Souls games, I never really had a problem starting the next one. But this one, man, that first character I played for about 2 hours, and I just could not get the hang of it, and I don't know what it was. Do you have any theories on what about the beginning of this game makes it so much different?
This is gonna sound maybe a little crazy, but I think it's literally being able to jump. It throws you off knowing you can just jump whenever you want.
It is weird knowing that you can jump.
Because if you think about it, right, and all the other ones you have to run or do something and then you jump, but you can just like stand still. I think it throws off, or it can throw off the way you think about what you have to do, like how you have to dodge things.
It may have thrown me off because when I could jump, like I sort of went into this with like a Skyrim mindset. Like, oh, I can just, if I can jump, I can just hack and slash my way through this game, and you still can't.
Yeah.
This is not an Elder Scrolls game.
Although you can Skyrim your way up some mountains.
You can Skyrim your way up some mountains. It's more Skyrim than you're used to, but it's still not Skyrim, thankfully.
Yeah, we don't need another version of Skyrim.
Yeah, because Skyrim is one of those I had... Like, this game takes the best stuff from Skyrim, the best stuff from Breath of the Wild, and, like, From Softwares it to the point where it only has the good stuff from those two games.
Yeah.
And it's so... this game is so good. I think it did take over my number 2 spot.
As long as it didn't take over number 1.
It did. No. I don't think a game with this setting is ever going to be able to take over the number 1 spot. in case, people are watching or, they're going to watch later, we're both Bloodborne absolute maniacs.
Indeed.
And it's everything about Bloodborne. I don't even know if I would want a Bloodborne open world like this one is. Unless, wow, holy shit, dude. That sword might be a little bit too good.
Bleed, man. What can I say?
Sheesh. Yeah, so we're both coming from this. We probably should have done a ranking for our first episode.
We can do that for after we've played them all.
Oh, okay. Wow. We're playing the long game with this one.
We're gonna play the long con.
But spoiler alert, it's Bloodborne for both of us.
Yes.
Is number one. My Dark Souls ranking of like Dark Souls proper is gonna be controversial though.
You're a weirdo, and 2 is at the top, isn't it?
No, 2's not at the top. I do like 2 more than I feel like I should though.
That's what everybody who likes 2 says.
I know that it's objectively worse, but it was also the first one that I beat. So I have like a little bit of bias towards that one for that reason. Now, are we going to kill this guy?
No, I was gonna try and do as many quests as I could.
Oh, okay.
And doing his doesn't interfere with anything, so.
Okay. I let him live my first character that I gave up on. Killed him my first time, and then let him live on my New Game Plus, but I haven't seen him again. I haven't seen him again since he left this spot on my New Game Plus.
Yeah, he shows up in Lerna. In front of a church. In the middle of the lake.
Okay.
And then
oh boy.
You'll see. You gotta do a bunch of weird shit for him.
Oh, of course.
See, now
I had to look up Ronnie's quest line to finish that. Wow. I don't know how anybody figures these games out by themselves.
They get really lucky.
I guess.
Or, context clues.
I figured out some of the stuff from context, but there was some of the stuff that I was just like, how could I ever even think to try any of this?
Oh, I started Fia's quest and then completely forgot about it. Then I was like, hey, I wonder where that nice hug lady is. And I was like, I should probably finish her thing. And I just bum rushed through it. I was like, okay, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked Fia's quest line. I ended up doing her ending the first time through. I probably should have also done save stuff for the endings too, because I don't know that I'm going to beat this thing 6 times.
No, you only need to beat it 3 times. If you're talking about getting platinum.
Well, I'm going to have to look at my platinum progress at some point. It took me 6 years to do the Bloodborne platinum, so I'm not in a rush to get a platinum for this, but yes, I will probably end up with it at some point, because for a while it was Bloodborne that I would just play over and over again, but while I don't like this one as much, as a game, I like to play this one the most. Like, to play Elden Ring is like sort of a perfect video game playing experience, I think.
Yeah, it's an enjoyable experience.
Yeah. It's are you really gonna
Oh no,
take this
absolutely,
way out?
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Are you crazy?
I am, yes.
I'm not a psychopath. I like living.
I want to live.
I mean, I could. Again, it's another thing I've done before. I just don't know. No,
Yeah. It's
not
it's
easy.
not easy. It's not easy.
Like,
There's not a lot in this game that's easy. New Game Plus is easy. There's not a lot in this game, in your new game, that's easy on this one.
yeah.
See it, and I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not
You know, weirdly enough, what I think has the hardest New Game Plus?
purveyor of
Demon Souls?
Demons. Yeah, for sure. By a lot.
you know
By like,
By a lot.
like it's by an insane amount too. Like
Yeah.
I would say Demon Souls is probably the easiest Souls game. That or Dark Souls
Yes.
2. But on New Game Plus, nope, hardest.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say easiest new game, hardest new game plus by miles.
Yeah.
essential really. If you
I don't know. It's all the other ones. Even on when you start New Game Plus, you're one shotting stuff.
take my car,
But
Mhm.
on Demon Souls, you start New Game Plus, fully upgraded weapon.
Yeah.
Top
And you're
of the
back
line.
to the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah. And I think that has to do with the fact that it's the first one. It's they didn't quite know what they were doing. Or maybe they did know exactly what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing.
But since Dark Souls 1 was like for a wider audience because it wasn't published by Sony,
only tarnished like
they probably went, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should pull this back a little bit.
Yeah.
say you're a very welcome customer.
So
I think Dark Souls 1 is the hardest new game.
I would see. I would say probably Bloodborne is the hardest new game.
Really?
Yeah.
It might just be because I completely forget what a new game not knowing what you're doing in Bloodborne is like.
Yeah, and I think a completely new. If we're talking never played any of them before, Bloodborne is the hardest new game.
Okay. Then maybe I should stop telling people to start with Bloodborne.
I would say start with DS3.
That's usually my other one that I tell people to start with. But I've been known to tell people to start with Bloodborne, and maybe that's not a great idea.
No. So we've been doing a lot of talking, and I've been doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So we met our first two NPCs. The guy up on the hill, that was Vare. He's a dick, and we have to do a quest for him. And then the guy in the church was Kale, and he's not a dick.
No.
You'll meet a
Right.
bunch of his brothers.
Yes. And collect their bells after you murder them so that all of your shops are in the same place.
Yes. With no repercussions, by the way.
No repercussions. Don't even worry about it. You can murder those guys with impunity.
Reckless abandon, even.
Yeah.
Just go
Just-
nuts.
Yeah, just go ahead. I was going to say go get that what's down here? Is there a claymore down here in one of these?
Yeah, there's a
Here
Lord Sworn Greatsword in that first one
Yeah.
right there, and like a mace in the second one.
there's a good sword in there that got me through half of my new game until I got I forget what I ended up. Oh, I ended up dumping a lot of strength into my character the first time through, just so that I could use the grafted greatsword.
Of course, you wanted to use the Game of Thrones sword. Why am I
Yeah.
not surprised?
You did, and that got me through until I got the Bloodhound's Fang.
That's
Which got me
probably
through the-
what I'm gonna go for.
Yeah, that's what I got. That's what got me through the rest of the game, and then I switched to the Holy Moonlight Sword because my New Game Plus, I went and I respect to like, I think my intelligence is at like a 65 so that I can use all the spells.
Good.
And then, yeah, so I am like, what is that? What's that spell? The Azure Comet?
Oh yeah, the Kamehameha.
Yeah, the thing that just melts bosses.
Hey man, it's a good spell.
It's a really good spell. I have my physic mechs. We're talking about a lot of stuff that, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's we're getting ahead of ourselves, but yeah, I have my physic mixed so that I can go for a little bit without using any of my magic when I'm using spells.
That's...
You can definitely overpower yourself in this game pretty fast. Despite it being hard, it's also the easiest one to overpower yourself.
I don't know, man. Dark Souls 2 is pretty easy to become overpowered in.
Yeah, but there's something about this one. Elden Ring, like, you can overpower yourself in ways that you couldn't even imagine doing too. Like, there's some shit that you can do in this game where it's just like, like, bosses and let alone regular enemies don't stand a chance.
I mean, regular enemies don't stand a chance most of the time. They die really easy.
This is quite the starting class. I did not start with this class at all, which was probably a mistake because watching you go through this is you're having a little bit of an easier time than I did the first time I played through this.
Yeah, man. Samurai is bonkers.
Yeah.
First of all, you start with the only weapon that has bleed. Which, okay. Second of all, your dex is really good. So, obviously, your sword is going to be really good.
Yeah.
It's decent armor. It's altered armor, even.
So it's lighter. It doesn't have a cape. Which is all that altering does. And I never use the altered stuff because the cape is my favorite part of any piece of armor.
Ah, jump attacks.
Or the rot. What's the rot preventing armor?
The clean rod armor?
The clean rot armor. I looked at the altered of that. It takes away the cool, like, fuzzy red things over your legs. And I'm like, why would I ever want to do this?
You wouldn't.
That armor rules. Oh, and you want to talk about fashion souls. This game is the most fashionable. And I've definitely... I don't know if Chris is still... or if he's paying attention.
I'm paying attention, but it's time to meet the girl.
Okay. Let's let Ronnie have her time. No, not Ronnie.
This is Melina.
Melina.
Traveler,
I'm bad with names.
I am Melina.
She's not blue. I mean,
No.
it's hard to get the two mixed up. One is blue, one isn't.
Ronnie's the only name that I know.
You know Fia.
Just because you said it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I believe on accord.
Listen, here's how you can think of it. Melina, she's missing her left eye. Ronnie
Mhm.
doesn't have a right eye.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is.
Okay.
Also, Melina isn't blue.
Yes. Melina, Melania. Who's the other one?
Melina, Melania, Millicent.
Millicent. She's the one that you cure later.
Yes. And you give
Okay.
her an arm.
You give her an arm. This game is insane.
This game's quest lines are insane.
The quest lines are crazy. I don't know if you're gonna get to it in this playthrough, or today, but there is a quest line very early where you meet a blind lady on the road.
Yep.
And the best ending to that quest line is her father. You find her father later crying over her corpse because she got murdered.
That's just the end of the quest line. That's
yeah,
it.
That's the good ending of the quest line. This is the most insanely sad game since Bloodborne.
So, now that that's done, we've met Melina, and now we have our horse. Time to rearrange my
Yay.
inventory.
I love that horse.
It's a good horse, man.
It's the saddest storyline since you meet a girl in... You meet a little girl in Yarnum who asks you to find her parents. You find out that she's dead.
Your mom is dead, and I killed your dad. And,
Yeah, and
everything is
then-
terrible.
You get eaten by a pig, and your sister either commits suicide or gets murdered by a troll.
Yep. Yep. That's why I talk to her, get the music boxes, and that's it. I
Yeah.
don't go back. That way she stays inside. She stays safe.
Yes, yes.
The fuck
Oh,
you just
can get
called me?
this guy.
You just called me a cully. I don't know what that is, but it sounds insulting.
Yeah, you there. Oh. What'd you go and do that for?
Drama queen. You didn't even attack.
No, I rolled into him.
Claude
It apparently count. It does like half a point of damage, so it counts. I guess. I don't know.
Oh, you almost killed me.
I was pushed out of the cave.
What?
Wah.
What is this
I'm a-
D&D and you have peasant life points?
Ended up as a
I'm a rat man.
lucky you came along, really. Oh,
His quest ends. Well, like all the
Yeah.
other ones, sad.
Yeah, yeah.
they took everything I owned, and so this is all I have to express my thanks.
Yeah, you are not.
Hope you can forgive me.
You're not getting away from a sad ending on this thing.
Well, if you can,
I mean, I don't know. Fia got what she wanted, so is hers sad? I
Fia
mean,
did get what she wanted.
so did I mean, Fia and Ronnie both get what they want. It's just Fia's is sad for us because no more hugs.
Yeah.
right.
But Ronnie's is good for everybody, right?
I'm frightened of them,
Sure.
so I have to gather
Someone else has to have a good one.
Yeah.
my knees start knocking.
Not Alexander.
Thinking about that
Not Blyde.
cave on the shore.
Oh, Alexander's is rough too.
I always lose him somehow.
So
Like I've started his quest like 4 times, and I just lose him after the Radon festival. And I'm like,
just thinking about that god awful.
I go to where he's supposed to be, and he's not there. So I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, okay.
I think I accidentally found him because I did finish his quest line, and it was by accident. It was a total accident that happened.
So something special about this game. There's a map. There's a map.
And the best part about the New Game Plus is that you keep that map.
Yes, you do.
You don't have to go around collecting all those parts again, because that sucks.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, there's
Having
a
to collect
couple.
that map?
There's definitely two. There's definitely two parts of that map that I had such a problem with.
Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tale of Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral
I'd
sea.
heard tell of a tarnished.
Into the matter.
She really enunciates the T's.
Is of thee. Thou art possessed of the
I'm glad that
to call
that
forth
when they did her voiceover, they had good pop filters.
Yeah, that might have been weird if they didn't.
trusty
Yeah.
words for thee by Torrent's former master.
That's a good hat. I wish that hat looked as good on my character as it did on her.
Forth spirit,
It's too big.
summon them with it.
It's too big for the character.
And
Yeah.
return to the Erdtree.
Like,
Her animations are like set, so they can make it look right on her,
Now
but
it is
they
thou
can't make it look right on you.
yeah, cause you roll around and get punched.
Mm-hmm.
tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet,
Oh, we're gonna meet again.
but all the
Don't you
Mm-mm.
worry.
learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder?
We're gonna meet again because
Higher of a basis.
when we do your quest, we get to fight all the bosses in the game. So yeah,
So yeah.
let's go explore.
Okay. Are you just taking our faces off during the cutscenes, or did you just take them off?
Oh yeah, I'm taking them off during cutscenes
Okay.
and like important character moments.
That seems like a lot of work.
It's 2 button clicks that I am slowly losing my mind about. Anyways,
I'm glad that you're the one doing
the work.
on this. Because I do enough work on other stuff. I'm gonna let you do the work on this one.
Hey, you want to explain what this thing is while I rearrange my items?
That thing lets you summon other players from other worlds during the boss fight.
That, I mean, yes,
Um,
but also,
I mean, there is stuff in this game that I'm like, oh, it does this. And it might do something else. It might do something similar to what I think it does. I don't look everything up. Like, I've...
alright, so, these things are summoning pools, and,
Mhm.
you get an item when you approach the first one, and it's this right here. Basically, instead of using this and just putting your sign down in one place, this puts your sign down at every pool you've activated.
Oh.
So, like, every time you activate one of those, if you use this item,
Mm-hmm.
your sign will be sent to that area's activated pools.
Okay.
So, like, even if I was in Limgrave, right,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mhm.
I activated this, but I was on the other side of Limgrave, somebody could summon
Mhm.
me in this dungeon to help them.
Okay.
Not that you would
See, I-
need it. This dungeon is easy.
Yeah. I did not do too much. It also took about 4 years in Bloodborne before I did any sort of like multiplayer anything. So I'm usually a little bit late to the party. Dark Souls 3 is the one that I did the most online stuff with. Mostly because I was farming at the what do you call those guys? The three guys
Oh,
who
the
fight
Abyss
each other.
Watchers.
Yeah. I farmed the Abyss Watchers.
It's a good place to farm.
Yeah. Everybody's summoning there, and I did get so good at that fight that I used to be let me solo her, but for the Abyss Watchers.
Hey,
Who
man.
are not nearly as hard as Melania.
No, not even
Melania.
close. I can beat them at level 1. I could not beat her at level 1. Mm-mm.
You're also better at these games than I am. And I think it's just like, I think it's the amount that you play them. I can't stick to anything that much. Like, I can't stick to a game long enough to get, like, super good at it. I get good enough at it that I can beat it and then just sort of move on to the next one.
Hey, look, I have wolves.
Was that your starting gift?
No, I talked to Ronnie already. She gives you she gives you the wolves.
Jesus, I'm not paying attention.
We had this whole discussion about Ronnie, remember?
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
remember Ronnie. But I don't remember her giving you any wolves.
She gives you wolves and the bell.
I also, once I got the jellyfish, stopped caring about what other ashes I had.
The jellyfish is super good.
The jellyfish is so good. And once it's leveled up all the way, man, that thing can take a lot of hits from very powerful enemies.
It's no mimic tier though.
It's what?
It's no mimic tier though.
No, I don't know that I got the mimic tier.
I mean, you should have.
I feel like I should have, but I don't remember seeing it in my inventory. Is it just, do you just get it from beating the thing?
No, you have to find it. It's in a like chest afterwards.
Oh. Then there's a good chance that I did not get it.
You fool.
I know. I saw everybody using it, and I'm like, pfft, thing's no jellyfish.
I'm telling you, dude. That thing with the rivers of blood and you with rivers of blood, you destroy everything. It doesn't matter. Everything dies. You are death incarnate, and no, I'm still not fighting him yet. Just in case anybody was wondering.
I was wondering.
Well, I'm not fighting him yet. I'm gonna
So-
go do Bach,
Okay.
and then Geronimo. I might
Oh,
go find Patches.
wow.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
got close enough.
Oh no, you don't. You can just literally just walk off the edge on that one, and it just
Oh.
it's just like, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, this is good. This works.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, some of them are weird. You have to be. Some of them you got to be right inside, and the other ones it's like, oh, were you nowhere near it, but you could see it? Yeah, that works.
There is 3 in that little area, too.
Also true.
So maybe the hitboxes just overlap each other.
Hey man, I'm not gonna argue with it.
Oh, I would have never thought to jump off of that, but now that I know you can,
It's part of a speedrun.
oh, okay. Oh, are you studying this speedrun?
Yeah.
Even though you never did the Bloodborne?
Yes. What? I watch a lot of speedruns, man.
Okay. I mean, speedruns have definitely given me tips for beating, especially bosses.
Yeah.
Because, man, those speedrunners know exactly what they're doing with those bosses.
You must leave this place at once.
Especially the ones who are like,
They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp.
like,
You'll end up
there's a run that's all 165 bosses in this game. All
Mhm.
of them. I think it's like,
Oh,
I don't remember exactly. It's more than an hour. Which is crazy considering any percent unrestricted is 5 minutes.
Jesus!
You don't actually fight anything.
Oh, cool. Those are my least favorite kind of speedruns.
Yeah. It's not very interesting. It's literally,
I like...
you know the zip skip where you hold up your shield and then you go flying?
Yes. Yes.
It's just that a bunch of times.
Oh, yeah, see, that sucks. I mean, I'm sure it's fun to do, and I'm sure it was fun to discover, but it's not super fun to watch. I
No.
like a no glitch. I like a no glitch run. I
Me-
like to see people, like, how few bosses, like, figure out how few bosses they have to fight and, you know, the quickest ways to do them.
Yeah.
Those are the speed runs I like.
I mean, those are definitely, I think, more interesting because you see more happen.
Yeah. And again, it's like super impressive for people to do those crazy like 10-minute runs. Like the Dark Souls 2 speed run where like they glitch through walls and then like walk through the sky. I love to watch those. But yeah, I would rather see how fast you can do the game the way it was sort of
Intended.
designed to be played. Yeah.
I got a pack. Let's go, wolves.
I'll bet you if I cared to learn how to play these games properly, I would probably do very well because I tend to make these games much more difficult on myself because I go into fights under leveled with like my equipment not maximized. I should probably learn how to get good.
Yeah.
I bet if I got good, I would be really friggin' good. Because I'm used to going in underpowered and just like powering through stuff. I think that's why I'm having such a fun time with this New Game Plus on this game. Because man, am I overpowered for that thing.
Good. Hey, check this out. So I killed the boss, right? And I got the. They're afraid of me now,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is just neat.
I like those. There's, I mean, I think there's some in this area, but it's like they're not hollow. They're tarnished.
Oh yeah,
And,
the,
like, some of-
the like noble guys who like cover their heads and like
Yeah.
hide from you. Yeah.
But not just them, but there's also like ones where there's like ones with more armor on, and they're like watching other ones that are in rags, like mine.
Yeah.
And it's like really interesting because they cower at you as well. They put a lot of thought into this world. Which is not unusual for From, but like little details like that always get me.
I mean, it's nice to have details. Haha, that person
Yeah.
died to those guys.
Take notes, Bethesda. Make Elder Scrolls 6 good.
They won't. It'll just be Skyrim again. Different coat of paint.
I know.
So we were over there, and now we're over here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just went through a tunnel underground for no reason. It's fine.
Well, for a reason. There's something over here. I can't remember what it is, but there's something that you want.
It's a church. Everybody
Some
knows I love
jellyfish.
churches. Church.
There's some jellyfish over here.
Is there?
Yeah. I think along the coastline there's like some
Oh. I don't know about that. But Dragon Corpse?
Oh, that's the thing.
So you get dragon stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's all this is.
Are you gonna...
I'm gonna look for jellyfish. Oh, look,
Yeah.
jellyfish!
Yeah, see, I told you.
I like the jellies.
Yeah, me too. I
mean,
don't know why.
they're just nice.
Yeah.
They don't try to kill you unless you piss them off. So don't do that.
They are the souls of children. Is that correct?
I know at least 2 of them are.
Yeah, 2 of them are, but I think that's just what these spirit jellyfish are. I think they're just kid souls.
Good. Good. That's good. That's way to go,
Yeah.
FromSoft. That's yeah, because your games weren't depressing enough.
Yeah. Oh, you like these jellyfish? Oh, by the way,
They're souls
they're
of
the
dead
souls of dead children.
Yep.
Oh.
You know, I should have known better. I should have known better than to think that I could have something nice in one of those
Nope.
games.
The nicest you get is ghosts of dead children.
Ghosts of dead children. I love that.
You must leave this place at once.
You get this guy who alters your clothes for free.
Yep.
You'll end up just like me. Wait,
Hey, here, have this thing that I dug out of one of their corpses.
you got it back for me. My sewing.
I'm a monster, I know. Thank me later. That's it, right? It doesn't have anything else to say?
What made you go into
He'll see you at the round table hold.
my mum?
No, he won't.
Seamstress.
Not at the round table hold?
Mm-mm. He doesn't go back.
To remember her by.
Oh, okay. I don't know, because I didn't get this far with his quest.
This is literally step 2.
Yeah, I know.
This is step 1B.
I know. I didn't get this far with him.
You're very kind. I always wanted to be.
Because I think I found him very late
Thank you. You're very kind. I always wanted.
in my first playthrough, and then just didn't care.
You didn't care? You
No.
know what? That's fair. I didn't find Bach at all in my first playthrough, so...
Yeah, because I knew what he did. And I was like, it is 500 souls to alter something. And also I don't alter anything because it takes the cape off. So I don't need him around.
Well, with him, it costs nothing,
I know.
which is neat.
But once I knew what he was doing, I knew that I wasn't going to do it. That sword is ridiculous.
I can find another one, too. Hey, look,
Are you gonna
land
go
octopi.
Yeah, those things are fun to fight. Are you gonna fight the what do you call it? That big lizard, the magma lizard guy?
The magma worm?
Yeah,
Not
to get
right.
the other katana.
You know the good katana isn't blocked by a magma worm, right?
Yeah, Rivers of Blood isn't, but the other one is.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Yeah. Okay.
When I get to it. When we get to Caelid, basically.
Okay.
Which won't be for a while, because magic katana won't help me against a lot of bosses. I don't like those things.
You know a lot about this game.
My first playthrough was almost 300 hours.
Oh. That's quite a lot of hours. There, pal.
Yeah, I know. Too many. Too many, I think.
Yep. Some would say too many. I would be one of those people.
Because considering the file I first beat Dark Souls 3 on my PS4. It
Mhm.
has like 200 something hours, and I'm on New Game
Mhm.
Plus like 80. Um,
Yeah.
I,
This is a
I,
big one.
I would say almost 300 is too much for one New Game cycle.
Yeah, I would say so.
When people can beat it in under 5 minutes, yeah, it's a little much.
Yeah, figure out how to do that.
Owie.
Wow.
Yeah, he hurts.
Yeah. But you just let him. You just let him do it. You said, "Go ahead."
Yeah.
You said, "Stomp me, daddy."
I have enough health. It's not like it killed me. I'm alive, I
You
think.
said, "What?" You said, "What do you think I am? What do you think I am? Waiting for the tree sentinel or something?"
Pasha.
Think I'm just gonna stand here at night and wait for the death rate bird or whatever the fuck?
He is on the other side.
Yeah, these guys. You're just gonna kill them.
Yep.
They don't want to hurt you.
Yeah, until they start throwing those rocks that make magic happen. Or that. Okay, cool. I killed them all, so I got Estus back.
Hooray!
Hooray. I hadn't used one, but hooray. I don't know why I keep calling it Estus. It's not Estus.
It's not. It's blue juice.
It's red juice.
It's scissorup.
Time to do another dungeon. I haven't leveled up yet.
You haven't leveled up yet.
I
You don't need
probably
to.
should. I don't need to yet. See that I'm not even sure I get like a cape back. My stats just get better.
Yeah. I don't know if this one has a cape. I hate these guys. Oh, I hate these guys so much. Worst enemies in the game. I'll take giant hands over these guys.
I love the giant hands. I love them so much.
I'll take hands over them. I'll take dogs over them.
Dogs? I don't really think dogs are that bad in this game.
They're the least bad in this game out of any of them, but they're still pretty bad.
I mean, they are dogs in a FromSoft game.
Especially those ones that are at that elevator in the magic place.
Oh,
Again.
yeah.
Names. I'm bad.
Rhea
I'm bad at
Lucaria.
names. Yeah. Is this one of the cats in this one? The cat statues? The cat stews?
Maybe?
I hate those things too. Just because of the way they move.
Pretty sure everybody hates those things.
Great job with that arrow.
You want to do this?
Well, I would have done better on that particular instance. And this is why I hate these things.
Because they never stop freaking moving. Alright, here we go.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go, here we go.
Let's go pull this lever, and then we'll
shit.
get... Then we'll get to the cat thing. Oh!
I lived!
Wow. Jesus. Oh, these games.
Going up. Couldn't remember.
I don't have too much to say about the dungeons.
I like the dungeons. They're repetitive, but
Yes.
I think it's a good thing. Because if you see some like part of the dungeon, you can be like, okay, so there's a dungeon in there, so there might be something cool down there. You know? Whereas if I think they were all drastically different, you would have a hard time being like, oh, hey, there might be something down there, but I don't know.
Yeah. I do like how they're integrated into the game rather than a separate area.
Like Bloodborne?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is nice.
Because if I'm playing Bloodborne and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna go to the. Guess I'm gonna go do the dungeons, and that's like what you're doing then.
Yeah.
But when they're in the world like this, it's like, oh, see one. All right, I'll go in and do this one.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
don't
oh,
have
hey,
to-
I found a dungeon. I might as well.
Yeah,
go.
I don't have to do a separate thing.
Yeah. Listen, I don't want that thing that bad, man.
But yeah, this is what that
This is
That
what
is-
that should have been.
that is what these remind me of. Is sort of the same repetitive thing over and over again, but since it's part of the world, I can ignore them if I want to. And I don't have to go down into them and play them for 10 hours to get the friggin' platinum for it.
Took you 10 hours?
I don't know how much time I spent in them. I spent probably 7 hours in there before I realized what I had to do to, like, get the new ones to actually progress, so I was just doing them.
You're right.
So yeah,
It's
it
a cat.
helped. Hey, it's a cat. It helped for leveling up and like getting runes and stuff, but I didn't actually progress in there for a long time. I hate the way these things move. Ugh. He killed one of your dogs.
My
Or
dogs
he's
are still
going to-
alive.
He's going to kill one of your dogs. There it was. Ooh, he's gonna kill you.
Not if my dogs have anything to say about it. Or me.
Oh, there you go. How come you're so good at these games and so terrible at Devil May Cry?
I am not... Okay. I am not terrible at Devil May Cry. It had been a while.
I knew that was gonna get you.
Listen. What? I had trouble with one of them.
Yes, you
One
did.
of them.
You had so much trouble with that one.
And listen, it was fine. I did it eventually.
Mm-hmm. You did, and I felt very good. I felt very good that you did.
It just took me a really, 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 really long time.
It took so long. I fell asleep while you were trying to do it.
That is not a very nice thing to do, and I meant to turn those off, but that's fine. Thanks for subscribing again. For almost 2 years. Holy shit. I didn't realize that.
Wow.
Yeah. Basically the entire time I've been an affiliate. That's pretty baller. I can't believe I just said that. Somebody hit me, please.
I wish I could.
So do I. Honestly, I hate when I talk like that.
I mean, I don't know how long you plan on streaming tonight, but it takes me about 20 minutes to get to your house. I can get over there and punch you.
I mean, I would rather you didn't. It's like
I'm just saying.
it's like
just
nice in
saying
my
I could.
room now, so I like don't want to like
Oh.
open the door and get high.
Yeah, I won't even punch you. I'll just come over and open your window.
Oh, you're a monster. I like being able to breathe. Thank you.
Yeah. Not today, Satan.
Not ever, Satan. So I'm just riding by all these guys, but
Yeah.
like you could fight them.
He could.
Like there's a giant back there.
Yeah.
I'm not
What
gonna.
I like to do here is I like to get to this state of grace and then go back and just backstab all of those guys because they're all facing the other way.
Good call. Too bad there are wolves. And now there aren't. Oh, but I can talk to Melania again. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Tiny golden aura.
I wish you could get her uniform, her outfit.
Once shone in
You can't.
Really?
Yeah.
tarnished brethren. But now it is all
You can get Fia's.
or so
Yes.
clear. You can see them, can't you? The rays
And you can get Ronnie's.
And you can get Ronnie's.
guide you through your burden.
Hers is just a big dumb cloak, though.
On the cliff in Castle Stormvale,
Well, you could alter it, and maybe it's something different underneath the big dumb cloak. It is something different underneath the big cloak.
with Elden Ring.
You
Yeah,
can
it's just a...
you can summon her for a boss fight
While the castle
that she can solo.
on the Elden Ring
Oh, nice.
as an ally by pact.
She fights like a Black Knight.
The challenge presented by the ring.
You know those like assassin guys you come across in the game?
Mm-hmm.
She fights like one of them.
God, if the raid and the Eld as an ally prayed to face
Now, you know more about this game than I do. Again.
ally by prayed to face
But that bell hunter, the bell bearing hunter,
Yeah.
what's his deal?
He
He showed up in my game once, killed me, and then he wasn't there anymore, and I haven't seen him since, and I really want to see if I can beat him.
So he is a nighttime only boss.
Okay.
And there's also 4 of him, 5 of him.
Okay.
And then there's a not red, you know, like a not ghost version of him in, not a major dungeon, but not like one of the small dungeons either.
Okay.
You know where you get Millicent's arm?
Yes.
He's the boss of that castle.
Okay.
And the real one is surprisingly not as hard as I thought.
Oh, good. Yeah, I only had one because he showed up and I wasn't expecting him. And then when I respawned, he wasn't there anymore. And I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do with this guy?
Yeah, he shows up, the first time you would meet him, I would think would be Ben Hart at the War Master Shack, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the easy one.
Oh, cool.
You'll never guess where the hardest one is.
Haled,
Yep.
of course.
Ev-
Why wouldn't it be?
Everything, well, okay, not everything, but most things that are harder in Caelid.
Mm-hmm.
special chrysalids in Stormvale.
Because,
Well,
of course they would be.
yeah,
And that
and they have Tyrannosaurus dogs
And birds.
I'm sure
and birds.
And
I hate that
dragons.
place.
I'm finally getting the hang of
I hate that place, and I hate anybody who says, "Oh, Caelid's not that bad." It fucking is. It's bad. It sucks.
It was a pleasure.
Listen, I don't think...
Oh,
I think they designed it to suck. Like, they
Mhm.
designed it to be a rough place to go. So, it is good in that they designed it the way they wanted it to be, but it's
my craven heart.
bad in that it's...
Sure, I'll be joining their club soon, and I'm finally getting that.
Well, it's Caelid.
Yeah, it just bugs me when people are like, because I don't know who people think they're impressing when they're like, "Oh, I don't have any problem with that boss," or "Oh, that area is not that bad." But there's always somebody who does it,
Mm-hmm.
and they're always the worst person that you could talk to.
They got to show off for their imaginary friends.
Yeah, and I mean, I've definitely beaten bosses that people have had like a really hard time with, like fairly easily. And I don't know if it's RNG or, being over leveled for the area, but I would never be like, "Oh yeah, I didn't have any problem with that," because like I've also had a hard time with bosses that people think are easy.
Yeah,
So it just
like Rom.
depends.
I had a hard time with Rom my first time through.
I didn't, just because at that point I was 3 games into it and I had watched a bunch of Bloodborne stuff, so I did know what Rom was weak to and like sort of how to do it.
I didn't.
But I know that I have another friend who like quit Bloodborne at Rom.
Because of Rom? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think he was having that much fun with it to begin with. But
Now's the time to pass 'em on to a good and proper
cool.
like you.
This has been Bernal. He's cool. We like Bernal.
Oh yeah, he sells the ashes.
He sells some of them, yeah. I'm not actually gonna buy any of them.
What?
Sorry, I was yawning. I'm not actually gonna buy any of them, except that one, cause I don't need to. But
Oh, you just sounded like Silver Larry.
I don't know who that is. I don't want to know who that is. Don't tell me.
You don't know who Silver Larry is?
No, but it.
Silver Larry. Silver
No.
Larry, he talk like this, baby.
No. No idea.
He's on the Only Good podcast. Jack Billings presents Haunted Apartment Complex.
Oh, is that so?
It's so.
Okay.
He talk like this.
That is
And
a ridiculous voice to give anybody.
it's a ridiculous voice to give, a character in a podcast, absolutely.
He sounds like he's eating his own tongue.
An audio-only medium, and we have a character that sounds like this, baby. You can barely understand what he's saying.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Alexander.
I'm stuck. Hello? Oh, my stars. I'm so
I'm gonna beat him up.
I sure did think that Alexander was inside of that pot the first time I got here.
Right? That's what you would think, right?
Yeah,
It's not-
it is what you would think. But
It-
this is him. He's a jar person.
1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big, and I'll pop clean out. I'm sure.
You know, when I first,
There's no need to fret.
I made a dick joke when he said, "Hit me in the back with something big." Yeah. So that was my mentality when I first
Oh,
found
boy.
Did you know you can kill Melina?
Why would you do that?
I don't know, but you can. It's hard, but it's doable.
Hmm. I mean, it is a FromSoft game, so I assume you can kill anyone.
You gotta use a bunch of spells and then sit out of sight of Grace, and she only takes damage when she's talking, cause
Oh.
okay.
She only takes damage when she's talking.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
So you gotta hope she starts talking. Why are you just pushing me around, Alexander? I don't appreciate that. I know I'm like up in your business, but
Once again, pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as
look, he's empty inside.
Iron Fist Alexander.
Well, yeah, he's a jar.
He looks like he's hugging me. Here, let's.
How cute.
Beyond these lands lie the scarlet
I also like that I'm looking up.
Yeah.
Like my character model's looking up. Like, are his eyes up here?
festival of combat.
Does he have eyes?
No,
I don't understand how these jar people work.
I don't know how they work, but they're cool.
Because they're just filled with goo.
I'm heading east to Redmane Castle.
Okay.
I've heard.
Now, question for you.
Yo.
When we were talking about this,
Yeah.
we were talking about 40-minute long episodes.
Yeah. Listen,
We've been going for twice that long now, which I don't mind. I don't mind. I just wanted to
bring
let
that up.
you know that we've been going on for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. I looked up and I noticed that. So
It's fine.
yeah,
it's fine.
It's fine.
We're not. See, I originally was concerned because of doing an audio version of the podcast, but I think we decided against the audio version. So people just want to watch people play.
Yeah.
So this is fine, but I do have to finish another episode editing tonight. So
it's okay. We'll talk to D and then
Let's,
get the rest of the maps and call it a day.
let's get the maps and do what do you want to do? One run at what's his face?
Oh, a Godric? No, not at all. Or
No.
Margit? No. No.
Margit, yeah, that's the one.
No, thank you. Not yet.
Are we gonna do Are you gonna get is there a holy katana?
No.
Because these skeletons, especially later, are a huge pain in the ass.
I mean, you just gotta hit them again after they die.
I know, but when there's a bunch of them, sometimes you'll miss one.
You mean like this thick? You're a skeleton. You don't get to have a armor and a shield.
I don't think I ever met D before the round table hold either.
Yeah, he's right here. It's on your way to Summon Water Village.
Oh, who's he looking at?
Just the corpse.
Just a corpse of somebody he killed.
Yep. Hey, that armor remind you of anything?
The village here has been touched by death.
Probably should, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It is home. Foreigner. If you value your life,
What, the
go no further.
the what's their faces from
Village here,
3? From
Mhm.
Dark Souls 3?
Yeah. It's even called the twinned armor.
Yeah, those guys that I still have. Man, those guys give me a problem every time I play that game.
Don't lock on. Seriously, that's the trick. Don't lock on.
Mm.
And just circle around to the side.
I finished. I think I'm on my New Game Plus 4. on Dark Souls 3 right now, and I stopped at the dancer because this was the first time I ever was like having real problems with the dancer.
I like the dancer.
That's, I think, my favorite boss fight in that game, but I'm having a hard time with it on New Game Plus 4.
I mean, she's hard.
She's hard, yeah.
She was the first boss that I think, like, I actually had a problem with. Like, Pontiff was kind of hard. So was Aldrich, but, like, compared to the dancer, they were not hard at all.
Yeah. Yeah, that dancer fight. I think that's my favorite boss fight in 3. But, man, I can get rough.
She's so elegant.
Yeah. And she gives you the best armor. Like, my favorite armor in that game.
Honestly, my favorite armor is the Fallen Knight set.
That's good armor.
Because I'm a weeb and it's cool looking.
Yeah. I do a mixture in 3. I do the Painting Guardian waist, the leggings with the long thing, and then the dancer's top. And then, depending on how I'm feeling, either no head armor. I like to look at my characters' heads. I very rarely wear head armor.
I wear head armor a lot. I like hoods and stuff.
I wish they would give you the option to turn the head armor off in these games. Just like have the protection, but I don't have to look at them.
Yeah. There's a Souls-like that has that.
I'm sure there are a lot of Souls-likes that have that. But speaking of fantastic character creators that have nothing to do with Dark Souls, but since I have you here, did you download the Saints Row character thing?
No.
The new Saints Row game is coming out soon. And you can download, I think it's called the Boss Creator or something, but it's just the character creator. And you can create your character, and then when the game launches, your boss is all ready to go.
Interesting.
And I'll tell you one thing that you might also think is interesting. They have a toggle for your underwear.
Yeah.
So it's not blurred out. You just have a nude character.
Yeah, that sounds like Saints Row.
Very good. Because it's blurred out in the rest of them, but this one you can just have a naked boss. There's also a toggle for nipples, to see nipples.
You know, that's important. I mean, it's not,
is.
but it is.
It sort of is, because I don't normally care if my character can be completely naked, but in Saints Row 3 and 4, I'm always like, I feel like I should just be able to be completely naked, because that feels like...
That feels right.
Yeah, it feels right in Saints Row.
Which is the only game where I can think being naked feels right. But,
yes.
you know, it's fine.
Yeah. But you can do it. So I would definitely recommend that. It's free, so.
What's it on?
I was Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Okay. It's on everything.
I don't even know if I'm going to get that game, to be honest with you.
Oh, I definitely am. Because I hate Saints Row 1. But
oh, yeah,
they got me with 2, and 3 I think is maybe one of the best games I've ever played.
I don't necessarily think they're good games, but I think they're fun.
I think 3 is the only legitimately good game, but 4 is maybe the most fun game I've ever played.
Yeah. Huh, that guy has funny armor. And yeah, okay, so that's the entire Limgrave map.
Wow.
I mean, I have to go get the one down here for the Weeping Peninsula, but
Mm-hmm. But damn, in an hour and a half, that's pretty good.
and I did 3 dungeons,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
And you haven't died
Or leveled.
or leveled.
What can I say, man? Power of the Uchi.
Which maybe you should do. Maybe you should level.
Fine.
I'm so weird about, like, when I'm playing, I'm always, like, calculating how much I need to level. And then it's just like, well, I have enough for 2. Better go do it.
Not me, I'm just like... I'm playing and I'm like, oh, hey, I have enough for a level. Gonna do that.
I'm always like, all right, I have enough for a level if I, eat these soul items or the rune things in this game. I'm like, do I have enough if I eat all these things? And then if I don't, where can I go to get beautiful? This is a beautiful map.
It's a lovely map. I wish I understood how this works. So is there like is there like a bird above this that we can't see and we're just looking through its eyes, or like... Also, for the life of me, I could see those things on the map. I couldn't find them
Mm-hmm.
like in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck is this and where is it?
Can you mark stuff while you're looking through the binoculars?
No, all you can do is look around.
Oh, this game's too hard. Can't mark stuff while you're using the binoculars.
Ouch.
Why don't you parry him off of his horse?
Why don't you shut up? Maybe because I don't have my shield equipped, so I can't parry.
Why don't you get good?
Says the man who hasn't beaten Melania.
The best thing about saying get good is that you don't have to be good for it to be an insult. You can just say it and people are insulted.
It's true. I was, in fact, deeply insulted when you said that to me.
And if I guess when I end up beating Melania, it'll probably take me 1,600 tries.
I don't even think it took me 20.
Well, it'll take me 1,600. Ew. We're not going to be able to use that.
No, I just stole stuff from these guys and now I'm running away. I'm a thief in the night. Because I think it's turning into night.
So what's going to be our big last thing that we're going to do here? We're going to fight a death bird?
No.
Are we
Because
going
I
to
will
fight
die.
Patches?
We will go fight Patches.
Let's go fight Patches.
That son of a bitch.
Did you know that there are people who like patches?
No, there aren't.
Yes, there
No,
are.
those people don't exist.
They're perverts. They're patches perverts.
They're pee-pee. I knew it.
They're they're pee.
I felt that. Well, I certainly
You
have
didn't
enough
level
of
up-
those now.
You didn't level up your weapon either, did you?
Nope.
And you're not going to because that would be a lot of dialogue.
I mean, I can get my sword to +3 in the church.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can do it at the church.
Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please?
Why are you
My name is
Scottish?
Selena. I've escaped from Castle Morn. to
Or
the
like
south. The servants
some
tell me.
kind of she's some kind of European, but her dad does not have the same accent.
My eyesight's been
Mhm.
weak since birth, you see. But I swear.
Because she's a noble. She was raised by her nanny or whatever the fuck. I killed her the first time. I was like, when I heard her say, like, the servants are, attacking us. And I'm like, you probably deserved it, bitch.
She's like
Off with her head.
she's like blind and sickly, and you're a monster.
Yeah. Well, she's the proletariat. Off with her head.
Would you mind taking a letter to my father?
The only reason I let her live in my New Game Plus was because I know she got murdered anyway.
Proletariat?
Yeah.
You know you have to kill her father later, right?
Yeah. I know.
Dearly.
He was
And I
easy
take
as
great joy.
he was easy as shit.
Yeah. I take great joy in it.
Oh hey, you want to explain the golden light around me that just showed up?
The one that points you to your goal?
No, the one that gives me extra runes. You don't know what that is, do
Did you eat a foot?
No. Okay, so in this game, you can have 5 passwords. And
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah, 4 of the
You
5
put a password in.
Yeah, I put in Vadi's password.
Okay. And then somebody
Somebody did
Beat-
something.
beat a shard bearer
Or the game.
or the game,
One
and
or
it
the
gives you
other.
extra powers.
I don't want to fight that guy. I just want the map. But it's like past him. Alright, here we go.
Who do you have to fight?
Nobody, but I don't want to try to avoid fighting him either. Because I probably don't do much. Yeah, see, I do
Wow.
very little damage.
Yeah, you maybe want to run away from that. Holy shit.
Yeah, I do 51 damage, so...
And he has 4 million hit points.
I don't know if it's 4 million, but it's more than... It's more.
It's more than you're willing to chip away 51 at a time.
Hey,
Oof.
watch it.
He's not letting you run away. He says, no, sir. He says, get back here. Fight me before you fight Patches, you coward.
He's actually over here. I'm charging straight towards him. But, no. Fuck you.
Yeah, you tell him.
You're hard. I don't like you. You're hard in that you're difficult, and you're hard in that you're made out of rocks.
And you're hard in that you have an erection.
I mean, he's made out of rocks, so I don't know about that last one. I mean,
Either he always has an erection or he can't get an erection.
both. It's both.
Yeah.
I don't know how both would work in this instance, but it's both somehow. Well,
So is that what this show is going to be? You're going to be like, why don't you tell the people what this does? And I'm going to be like, I have no fucking idea what this does.
and then I'm gonna have to figure out what that does. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a lot of it, I think.
that's fine. I don't mind making a fool out of myself on the internet. I do it all the time.
That's true.
3 days a week, I'm making a fool out of myself on the internet.
3. Oh,
Three.
yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Monday, Tuesday,
Oh, it
Wednesday.
changed.
Monday is PowerPoint Showdown.
All right.
Tuesday,
Is
Jack
Billings.
Billings Presents. And then Wednesday is No Time to Binge.
I thought No Time to
Oh.
Binge was on a Thursday.
No, Wednesday. Thursday if people can't make it. We're loosey-goosey with the schedules for the shows.
Good call. I have to fight an invader
Finally.
before I even get to patches.
Oh yeah, that's right. There is that invader.
He sucks.
He's a pushover. Shoot him with arrows.
I can't. He dodges. And he's like really good at dodging arrows. Like really good.
No.
This might be my first death to this guy. With his Reduvius.
I think the first time I was able to throw anything at him, I had the glintstone stars, the ones that hone in on people,
Yeah.
so I didn't have to worry about him dodging.
So funny thing about this guy, if you come from the direction over there, he comes from over
Mhm.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think that's cool.
Look at this idiot. Look at how much blood is in him.
I
Get that
win.
blood out of him. Wow.
+2 Uchi, baby.
Jesus.
Thanks, Yura. You did nothing, as per the usual. Yura, everybody. Master of... Yeah.
Chris is like, well, this might be my first death. And then he no-hits that guy.
Look, usually he kills me. Yeah, by myself.
Yeah, no help. No thanks to you, jerk. I want your hat, though.
His hat is really cool.
His hat's really cool.
His armor is really good, too.
Kill him.
Oh, I mean, he dies at the end of his quest anyway, so...
Yeah.
Plus, if I don't kill him and I just do his quest, I get cool stuff.
Is it as cool as that hat?
It's his sword, his entire armor set, a different, like, twin blade that does bleed damage, and a special, tier for your, Wondrous Physic.
No.
That,
Oh,
it-
fine, then don't kill him. See if I care.
I mean, I assume you don't. Oh, also, the other Uchi is down that way. Which I will get after I beat Patches. Whose quest I also have to do. God damn it.
Nobody's making you do his quest. You can just kill him right here.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do as many quests as possible, and his is, you know, possible.
One. His is one. His is a quest.
His is a quest.
This is a dumb dungeon.
It's not even really, it's 3 rooms.
Yeah, it's
Like-
dumb. So many dudes in those 3 rooms, though. Now you're poisoned.
Oh no. Whatever will I do?
You have no boluses, I don't think. I didn't see you get any, but I haven't been paying attention.
I don't have any.
Ooh, change into that armor.
No thanks. I'd rather, you know, have some defense.
Why is it always mushroom?
There's some good ones. I should show you some of the ones I've laid down. I've laid down some bangers.
Well, well, well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings.
Yes. You're not a man, you're Patches.
Yeah, you're a spider in man form.
Man in spider form?
Yeah, man. Spider. No, spider in man form.
Hyena in man form.
God, just look at him. Idiot.
I surrender.
It's the boldness that gets me. Like he's
the worst in 3.
You mean because he survives?
I hate him in 3. Cause he cuts off the bridge, and it's a pain in the ass to get it back up.
Bridge.
Yeah. The bridge in the castle there.
I took you for a demi-human or some such. An innocent
He lowers one of the bridges in
Yeah.
the cathedral. Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Yes. That
Okay.
is what I'm talking about. And it's a pain in the ass to get it back up.
I'm tarnished like you, only free-spirited.
Nomadic, you might say.
Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes.
We don't need to listen to him. This is one character's dialogue I will skip. It's just Patches.
Yeah.
I'll be ready to...
Just Patches. That should be his name in the next one.
I didn't even get
It's
enough to
just
level.
Patches.
I killed that NPC and Patches and didn't get enough to level. Makes me
Did
sad
that give you runes for Patches?
No. You don't
No.
get any if you don't kill him. But that's okay, I have...
It's still not much.
Eh. I think that's gonna be like 1 level.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, no. It's more than 1. It's 3. I should
Well,
make-
good. Now you're even more overpowered than you were before.
all right. I think that's a good place. We got all the maps. We did some NPC stuff. We did a couple dungeons. I think that's a good place to
Chris?
stop.
I didn't think you were going to be as good as you are at this game.
Oh, you thought you were gonna be able to rag on me more than this?
I did. But let me tell you what. You're really good at this game. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, buddy. Just wait. We haven't gotten to the hard part of the game yet.
Well, right now, I'm still impressed because
Right now, I'm doing a bang-up job.
you are doing a great job. I would have done a lot more flailing around. We would have seen the "you died" screen a couple of times, because that's just the way I do it. I'm a no shield, running into situations I have no business running into type of player.
I mean, I am also a no-shield running into dumb situations player.
But you're better than I am at this, so good job. Now you're gonna make yourself look like an idiot.
I still look fine.
Yeah, you look pretty cool.
I got like an eye patch and stuff.
Did you ever start? This will be my last question. But did you start a prisoner? I wanted to do it just for that dumb helmet that they wear.
Yeah, I did, and I don't know. I just got bored.
Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't just me that had a problem with that.
I mean, it's if it starts with magic, I usually just don't like that class. That's all it is.
Okay.
I'm not like a magic-y guy.
I'm not usually either, but I wanted to try one for this game, and it's working out pretty well for me.
Well, it is overpowered for 4/5 of the game.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's Limgrave.
That is the beginning of Limgrave.
That's the beginning of Limgrave.
I need a...
Next week, what are we gonna fight some bosses for real?
Yes, next week we will fight some bosses for real. For
Let's
really
fight some
real.
bosses. For real, for real.
For really real. It's so much. I have to do the rest of the dungeons, find the last of the NPCs, do the Weaving Peninsula, all of its dungeons, Castle Morn, so that the episode after that can be Margit, the Castle, Godric.
Cool. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like a plan. I need to figure out who I'm gonna go raid. Because that's how you end a stream. You raid somebody. Gotta raid people. Baby.
Nobody that I follow is on right now.
Well, doesn't that just suck? That's...
I guess.
Let's raid. I don't know. Raid. I'm gonna cut this part out, just in case you're wondering. I'm gonna cut the rambling part out.
Okay.
So yeah, gonna go do that, and we will be
Raiding
back
Waifu.
in Waifu. He is holding a charity tournament for Nami, and it's Left 4 Dead 2 all achievement speed runs. So,
Ooh.
yeah, pretty cool. So we're gonna go raid him, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, not next week. 2
Not
weeks.
next 2 weeks.
See you then.
Bye-bye. Raid initiated. Raid happening. Raid happened, I guess.
Raid happened.
I
Good
mean,
God.
That
is chaos.
Yeah, you have to have